Hey guys, looking forward to this match tonight. Don't know much about my opponent, but looking forward to getting into battle with him. I seem to have a pattern on some of these matches, so I'll let you find out which pattern I'm on right now. So just gonna let you think on that one. But looking forward to it. Just looking for a good, clean, fun battle. Hopefully, it comes down to the last question. So.
All right, we're here. I don't know why I'm here. Koho is not here.
Koho, you look different.
I'm not sure where he is. He's probably beating the shit out of Lucas Shillbox somewhere. Yeah, this is just another step that Doc has to take to his climb up those Warzone rankings. We're playing Damian tonight. He's a really strong player. He really knows his stuff. He's got great ground knowledge, which is something that you always have to look out for when you're a Warzone player. Key thing here, just relax, play your game, don't make any stupid mistakes. You'll be fine.
Yep. I'm looking forward to this. Damian's really good. I also tend to have a pattern in this game. Hoping maybe our patterns will cancel each other out. We'll see.
Manners make the man. Let's do this.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Multiplex Movie Warzone. I'm your host, Kaleb Boatman, and today we've got a good match for you. We've got Damian, the Fair Wizard Walker, going up against Cameron, the Dr. Redshaw. This should be a good match. Damian getting here, beating Tyler Butler, and what I think a lot of people actually consider to be a pretty big upset. Cameron getting here, beating Ryan Payne in a technically perfect game with the exception of steals. So this should be an interesting matchup. Holzman, thoughts on the match?
Yeah, both of them are talking about patterns. I assume the patterns they're talking about is Doc's pattern of picking Oscars and Damian's pattern of picking Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street.
I also assume those are the patterns. So without further ado, let's just bring them both in. So introducing first, coming into the ring with a record of 3 wins, 2 defeats, it is Damian, the Fair Wizard Walker. And introducing second, coming in the ring with 3 wins, 1 defeat, it is Cameron, the Dr. Redshaw, representing Waterloo and the Kingsman. So without further ado, we're going to get started with round 1. Round 1's going to work like this: 8 different questions, 8 different categories. You get all 8 right, you get a bonus question. So, gentlemen, without further ado, the first question category of 70s. What is the name of the boat that Quint, Brody, and Hooper take to kill Jaws in Jaws?
I have seen this film. Did you know that? I can't remember what country it is, but I know that in another country, this movie is called The Teeth of the Sea, and that makes me uncomfortable.
3, 2, 1, hands down. Let's go to Damian.
Got nothing.
And Redshaw.
I just wrote lady.
Both incorrect, looking for the Orca. The Orca.
Oh.
All right, gentlemen, your second question comes in the category of drama. What actress plays Darian Taylor in Wall Street?
Not to be confused with Wolf of Wall Street, which is a different movie.
And not to be confused with Sesame Street. Although, can we please remake this movie starring Kermit? No, Kermit's a Muppet. He was technically, was he on Sesame Street at one point? I think he was.
I'm not sure. Yeah, he was.
Cookie Monster. Instead of Gordon,
3,
go Kermit Frog.
2, 1. Greed, for lack of a better word, I hope. Let's go to Redshaw.
I said Renee Russo.
And Damian.
Leah Thompson.
Both incorrect, looking for Daryl Hannah.
I think she was nominated for a Razzie for that movie.
Okay, your next question. What job does Corbin Dallas have in The Fifth Element?
Hey, Corbin, my man Corbin. Corbin, my man Corbin.
I don't know what you're referencing right now.
I'm referencing this movie. You haven't seen this movie, have you?
I have not seen this movie.
Oh, Chris Tucker plays a character who repeatedly just goes, "Hey, Corbin, my man, Corbin, hey, Corbin."
2, 1, pins down. Let's go to Damian
Is that a taxi driver?
and Redshaw.
Taxi driver.
Both competitors on the board. The cab driver. We would have not accepted that movie that Robert De Niro was in with Jodie Foster. So,
All right, your next question, gentlemen, comes in the category of movie release dates. What year was Mr. and Mrs. Smith released? What year were you released, Kaleb Boatman? It's a mystery to many.
So it depends on which theory you subscribe to.
I don't want theories. I want facts. I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth. 5, 4.
I mean, it's
2.
probably not a very uncoordinated.
Pins down. Let's go to Damian
2003.
and Redshaw.
2005.
That is correct. Okay, your next question. Category of recent releases. The main characters of Hustlers all worked at what type of location?
This is a movie.
Yes, it is a movie. I know Kaleb Koho does not enjoy this movie.
I think this movie is fine. It's
5,
not great.
4,
It's not bad.
3,
It's a movie.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Cameron
Strip club.
and Damian.
Oh, nightclub.
I don't think we can accept that because it's very specifically that they're all strippers and there are nightclubs that are not strip clubs.
Okay, so your next question, Cameron, take it away.
Your next question comes in the category of directors. Who directed Badlands and Days of Heaven? A theater in my city was actually playing one of these movies a couple days ago.
Did you go see it?
I did not because I was working.
Fair enough.
So, but this weekend they're doing
5,
Seven Samurai and Magnificent Seven back to back.
2, 1. Fair enough. That actually should be a good double feature. Let's go to Damian
I got nothing.
and Cameron.
Terrence Malick.
That is correct for 1 point. Okay, your penultimate question, category of westerns. What is the treasure of the Sierra Madre made up of in the film of the same name?
There's a quote from this movie.
I believe that quote is treasure, girl, that is what you are.
Treasure, I hardly know her.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yikes.
It's the worst joke format. And I love it.
Did you say my name? Sorry.
Yeah, Cameron.
Okay. Gold.
And Damian.
Gold.
Both correct.
All right, gentlemen, and your final question in the category of round 1 is music/musicals. Eileen Quinn plays the title character in what musical?
Come on, Eileen. I say at this moment. Come on, Eileen. Yes, my hands are so clean. 5, 4. At this moment,
I am stable.
1. And down. Let's go to Damian
I don't know. Cabaret.
and Redshaw.
Annie.
That is correct for 1 point. So we end round 1 6-2 as we go into round 2. Round 2 is going to work like this. Each competitor is going to get a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin, they can keep it. If they don't, they can spin again, but then they are. Categories we have on our wheel tonight are Oscars and John Singleton films, which are Cameron's strengths, Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th, which are Damian's strengths, because of course they are. We also have 80s movies, westerns, actors and actresses, and comedy. So, Doc, you are in the lead. We'll bring your de facto manager in here. Would you like to spin first or defer?
De facto. I love it. We'll go second, Doc.
Yep.
Okay, Damian, this is your spin. take Scully out of here. And your spin lands on John Singleton. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Spin again.
Okay, and this is the category you are stuck with. Spinner's choice.
Okay, I'm the luckiest person on this wheel. Gotta do Nightmare on Elm Street again. Why not?
Okay. Do your questions in the category of Nightmare on Elm Street. In the first film, Glenn lies about staying at Tina's by saying he's staying with his cousin, who lives by what?
An airport.
That is correct for 2 points. In New Nightmare, what REM song is Chase singing when Freddy attacks him in his truck?
Multiple choice.
Okay, your multiple choice options are A, The One I Love, B, Everybody Hurts, C, It's the End of the World as We Know It, D, Losing My Religion.
D.
That is correct for 1 point.
Thought that I heard you laughing.
Your next question in the category of Nightmare on Elm Street. Who is the only character to appear in both Nightmare on Elm Street 3 and 5? Besides Freddy Krueger, we mean.
Wow.
5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, Kristen Parker, B, Joey Crucell, C, Amanda Kruger, D, Alice Johnson.
Amanda Kruger.
That is correct for 1 point. And I believe we are all tied up 6-6. So we go into your penultimate question, category Nightmare on Elm Street. Who plays Alan Smith in 2010's A Nightmare on Elm Street?
Oh, man. Multiple choice.
Okay, your multiple choice options are A, David Morse, B, Timothy Odmanson, C, Clancy Brown, D, Bruce Davidson.
Clancy Brown.
That is correct for 1 point.
Mr. Krabs.
And what did Catherine Kruger change her first name to in Freddy's Dead?
Oh my gosh. You're hitting all these questions that I just slightly don't know.
5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
Okay, your multiple choice options are A, Linda, B, Amy, C, Cynthia, D, Maggie.
D, Maggie.
That is correct for 1 point. So it is 8-6 going into Redshaw's round 2. Let me throw you back in here. And that's a respin because it's on Nightmare on Elm Street. Actors and actresses, would you like to keep that or spin again?
Since it's only a 2-point game, I think I'm safe to spin again, Scully.
Yeah, I think we can afford to risk another spin, so let's spin again.
Yeah, let's do it.
And this is the category you are stuck with. Opponent's choice. Damian, what would you like to give him? Would you like to see the category again?
Let's go with Friday the 13th.
Okay. Cameron, would you like to give Redshaw his question from the category of Friday the 13th?
Cameron will give Cameron's questions, yes.
Yay.
We did it. All right. Redshaw, your first question in the category of Friday the 13th. What is the name that Crazy Ralph refers to Camp Crystal Lake as in the first film?
I assume Camp Blood.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
Tie game. Your second question. What does Shelly do to the biker gang's motorcycles in Friday the 13th, Part 3?
Oh,
5, 4.
I think I know, but multiple choice to be safe.
All right, your options are A, runs them over, B, sets them on fire, C, paints them pink, or D, cuts their brakes.
A.
That is correct for 1 point. Question number 3. What is the first name of Crispin Glover's character in Friday the 13th, the final chapter?
Jimmy.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. Your penultimate question. Who plays Jenna in 2009's Friday the 13th?
That's Read It and Weep's own Danielle Panabaker.
That is Read It and Weep's own Danielle Panabaker. Referring to her by her proper title. And your final question in Friday the 13th.
Well, Holtzman, before we read this, I just want to make sure. I believe. Never mind. I'm wrong. Never mind.
You're definitely wrong. Your final question. In how many films does Kane Hodder play Jason Voorhees?
4.
And that is correct for 2 more points.
Okay, so it is 15-8 going into Damian's going into round 3. Round 3 can work like this. Each competitor is going to get to pick for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question. Categories they will be able to pick from tonight are Oscars, 2000s, biopics, comedy, family, sports, action adventure, and Robin Williams. We'll let them pick the categories right now. We'll get back to you right now. Hello, everybody. We are back on into round 3. It is 15-8. Cameron Redshaw's favor. The categories our competitors have picked for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point questions are Damian has picked his 1 in biopics, his 2 in family, his 3 in 2000s, and his 4 in comedy, whereas Redshaw has picked his 1 in Robin Williams, his 2 in biopics, his 3 in Oscars, and his 4 in 2000s. So we will start with Damian. Holtzman, take it away.
All right, Damian, your 1-point question in the category of biopics. Who directed Lincoln?
Steven Spielberg.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, we're going to stick with you for your 2-point question, which is in the category of family films. Who plays villainous movie producer Marty Wolf in Big Fat Liar?
Paul Giamatti.
That is correct for 2 points. And I know Kaleb Boatman wrote that question because it's Paul Giamatti and it's Big Fat Liar. Your 3-point question in the category that I accidentally wrote on my board as 200s, 2000s, your 3-point question. What film is about 2 British school children in the 1980s who attempts to make a sequel to their favorite action movie?
Son of Rambo.
That is correct for 3 points. And we will still stick with you. You do have to hit your 4-point question in order to take the lead. And your 4-point question is in the category of comedy. And reminder, you do still have all 3 of your repeats left if you need to use them. What is the name of Nathan Arizona's furniture store in Raising Arizona?
I think you got it here. I've only seen the movie once, and I was pretty young. Repeat.
All right, that is your first repeat. What is the name of Nathan Arizona's furniture store in Raising Arizona?
Arizona's Furniture.
And your winner, Cameron the Dr. Redshaw, by way of technical knockout. Damian, you were close. Unpainted Arizona. Unpainted Arizona.
I would have never got it.
Fair enough. So we're going to go to post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second-place finisher, Damian. Damian, you lost tonight, unfortunately, but you made a pretty good comeback in round 3, hitting your 1, 2, and 3. How do you feel overall?
Well, I mentioned I have a pattern. It's win-loss, win-loss, win-loss. I can't seem to string together any wins. But I don't know. I had a very bad round 1. Round 2, which was rough that I got my strengths, but it was just these questions that were just on the periphery. I knew the answer, but I didn't.
No, I can tell you, Nightmare's getting kind of deep because
I know. I'm finding some new strengths. I just figured roll with what I can now.
Yeah.
No, I'll be changing it up on some of my new matches, but not feeling great about this match. I think I could have done better, but happy with my round 3 performance. I was never going to get that for question 4, so.
Yeah, when you kind of are behind to the point where you have to basically hit all 4 questions, that's kind of an uphill battle, but you stuck through it. We're glad to have you here. Now we're going to go over to Cameron Redshaw and his de facto manager, Thomas Scully. Cameron, another win by way of TKO. How are you feeling? Another match where you still haven't spun your strength yet.
So the pattern I was talking about beforehand was that my opponent always spins their strength and I never spin mine. And I thought the pattern Damian was referring to was him always spinning his strength. And it kept. The pattern kept this time. So, but it worked out. Watching all those terrible Friday the 13th movies paid off. So I feel good.
So I believe you went, if I'm not mistaken, 9 for 10 in Friday the 13th. Holtzman, you're a math major. Yeah.
I am a math minor.
Whatever.
And that you
same
are
thing.
Something involving either math or meth. I'm not positive.
The main thing to know is that I'm depressed.
Anyway, so you did 9 for 10 in Friday the 13th. That's always got to feel good when you go pretty well on somebody's strength. How are you feeling when you spun opponent's choice?
Well, my Wi-Fi cut out for like a second, so there was still hope, and then it came back. And I saw it was opponent's choice, and I wanted to jump off a bridge. But it paid off. It worked out okay, so.
Fair enough. Now, next, we'll be facing the winner of Jake Meltzer and Jake Meltzer and Antonio Chavez. So, how do you feel about that?
I don't feel terrible. It's going to be a tough match no matter what. Jake's a very strong rookie, and Antonio just knows a lot. Like so it's gonna be tough either way. But I look forward to playing him. So.
I think tonight showed no matter how shitty the category you hand this man, he'll run it, and that makes him scary.
Fair enough. So we're gonna go back to Holtzman at the desk for final thoughts. Holtzman, final thoughts on the match.
Yeah, no, that was a really good match. Both of one player's strengths being picked, and you kind of see how if Damian had maybe picked the other one, that could have been an entirely different match. But Doc clearly put in the work, clearly knew what he was doing, and once again racking up another dominant win against a competitor.
That is true. So we are going to get out of here from Damian Redshaw, from Damian Walker, from Cameron Redshaw, from Thomas Scully, and from Cameron Holtzman. I'm Kaleb Boatman. This is Multiplex Movie Warzone. I'll try to say things correctly eventually.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Bye-bye.